Ready for go barn hooping. If you're intelligent, you don't feel that you're doing anything wrong at all. Okay. And then you don't question what you're doing right when other people are doing wrong. You know, sit there, why are they doing wrong? Because I know I'm doing right and I'm the light and I'm the way. You don't do that. You don't sit there and go, you don't sit there and say, what's wrong with me? Okay. If there's nothing wrong with you, you don't ask what's wrong with you. Like Muhammad told me in prayer, he said, God gave you, you don't ask God anything. Ask your brother why he's such a selfish, stupid cow, and her too, right? So, so you don't ask God anything. Okay. God, what? This isn't a Disney movie. Okay, look. Okay, guys, you don't ask God anything. God is omniscient, omnipotent essence of all existence. When you have faith in God, you sit down and you understand things. You have faithful, eternal communication. You see what I'm saying? Wisdom, authority, you know. That's a rattlesnake. That's a coral snake. That's it. You see what I'm saying? So you don't ask God anything. Okay. Praise God for everything. Well, praise the Lord that He's humble enough to have faith in God and save you from your ego. If you allow Him to be Him without trying to murder Him and replace Him with your ego. I want to say to enter your heart, once you allow me to be me and don't try to eliminate me with your ego, so we all have to bow down and worship my ego, then it's like, damn it, Lord Voldemort, you suck again. And so you sit there, you know what I mean? There's no reason for they had the thing with the two little homosexual guys, And you're like, well, that's cute and everything. Yeah, okay, but this is for marketing because we're not applying the physics of the Lord's Prayer. Okay, repeat after me, Whitney Houston. Yes, Jesus loves me, right? Because the Bible tells me so, right? So, but Earl, do you understand? It's not because the Bible tells you so. It's because in the Bible, that man goes to be murdered to give you the perfection of his commands eternally to save you from your ego. Okay. Not because the Bible tells you so. Okay. Jesus lived it and people wrote it down because his faithful love is so perfect. Okay. So it's not the book. It's his faith. Justification through faith. Maybe. Might have a point there. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, Earl? You're obnoxious. Yeah, quite. Okay, so fiddlesticks or fiddle and rods. Yes, Sergeant Tibbs. Okay. Yeah. Jasper and Horace and Jasper, they're bad as they are. They are. Okay. So stop the Cruella DeVille stuff. Stop all the, all this shit. We should have never had the Cruella DeVille movie to begin with. Earl done gone, and did everything required of what was required in the Bible. Tells me so by January 22nd, 2013 there. What's going on? Selfish people. Selfish people are the cause of all stupidity, all suffering. Selfish people. Selfish people suck. Okay, so sit down and ask yourself, am I a selfish person who sucks all the intelligence out of the room every time my sorry narcissistic ass shows up with the cameras rolling? Okay, to help save the Andrea True Connection, save the world. More. That's not love, it's sex. They're selling sex. Would we have had the Andrea True Connection if you steal my sunshine? If we'd been living the Lord's Prayer? Most likely, no, right? So, all the things, okay, I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue. The moon may be high. Maybe we probably may not have had that either. Because there wouldn't be public displays, I don't know. One of my favorite songs as a kid. That's one of the most romantical songs in the whole world. I'm like Aretha Franklin and Diana Ross, the Flamingos, right? So I think it was Diana said that because they all grew up together and they had this all the girls had a big crush on the Flamingos. Right? They had wonderful harmonies and beautiful voices, right? Doo-bop-bop, ooh, and which makes sense, right? Stupid, but makes sense. Okay. They could be complete dogs, fuck everything that moves, full of themselves and completely narcissistic. And the guy down the road, he's committing suicide because he cannot have a sexual relationship with the girl from Game of Thrones. Let's live the Lord's Prayer. Let's live the Lord's Prayer. Please, I beg of you, let's live the Lord's Prayer. Right? And if you can't do that, you're just a fucking asshole. Okay? But when you watch TV, okay, and you watch all the people demanding our attention for money, are they really that attractive? Is the guy from The Rookie really that attractive? Are the women and the men on the TV show holding food hostage and housing hostage and Zillow and Rocket Mortgage, are they really that attractive? Is the person on the commercial going, you can do it too if you buy our products? And is her voice really that attractive? Oh my gosh, why aren't we living the Lord's Prayer? What the fuck is wrong with you? I had to say fuck so you were listening to the stupid bitch saying buy my shit with the sexy voice there. Fuck! I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue, right? Heavenly shades of night are falling. It's twilight time. Out of the mist your voice is calling. 'Tis twilight time when purple-colored curtains mark the end of day. Right? They asked me how I knew my finger was blue. Well, because it got pinched in something, gosh damn it! Okay, so Earl. That was from Hawkeye. Yeah. On MASH. He was singing that. They asked me how I knew my finger was blue because it got clamped, and yeah, it was funny. Well, it's a dad joke. Yeah, it's still kind of funny though. But fuck a duck again. I think I'll have another round. It sucks, doesn't it? Oh boy, it sucks. Oh boy. When I'm with you, oh boy, world that you were meant for me. It doesn't matter the nature of our molecular similitudes. That's irrelevant. What matters is right from wrong, good from bad, and understanding true from lie. Okay. But I'm the descendant of Son of Sam. We're living the Lord's Prayer. Don't worry about it. Jeremiah Dahmer, you'll be okay, right? But he's my uncle. I understand. Okay? But it was his reaction to the world that was denying us. We had too much dark water. Daiji Tat! Okay, gosh damn it, it's Bloth. Do you understand? Okay. So, guys, we were raised by the TV, on cartoons, by advertisers that manipulate us with fantasy worlds of Terabithia that doesn't exist. Okay? We don't have dad and mom teaching us to look out for the snake, look out for that, be careful, be respectful for that. Okay? And in a world where we're living the faith of the Messiah, Earl, hi, how's it going? You're not going to have the Tusken Raiders in the third turn of the 10-year-olds racing at the speed of light for the bet with the guy. Oh, we only have money. The Force only works on the way. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Coruscant could not exist. Okay, understand? Okay. Did we really have to see the rape scene 3 to 4 times in the fucking last night? Well, how many times did you watch porno to get your... I don't anymore. Amy talks me through it. Yeah. Because Susie Bear, yes, Susie Bear loves me. Because Susie Bear knows how much I love her kids and want them not to be chemically poisoned in genocidal kill zones called metroplexes. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. You know when a man loves you and loves your children. Trust me. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. I don't make this shit up. All the assholes that monitor my behavior through their technology make shit up. They're the ones who make up crypto and money and fuck you in the head over it with girls with sexy voices and say, and you could be a legend of the Booba Baba. Somebody tell that bitch to shut the fuck up and live the Lord's Prayer already. Oh, Howard, I feel like an upside down volcano listening to this woman. She's so full of shit. I just want to shit all over her. Thank you. Anybody want a brisket? Okay. Gosh, damn, I'm tired. It's exhausting. It is exhausting cleaning up hell. Fucking Craig T. Nelson thought I just yelled, yeah, fuck you, Mr. Incredible. You're a fucking cartoon character that's full of shit, man. Jack, that would be a terrible baby to have. And being Elasti-Woman, how the fuck would that work? Okay? And if you could stretch like that, who could satisfy the vagina that could stretch? Who would want to try? I don't want to try. Okay. Good. Okay. Faith based on reality. There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay. And don't worry about, see, there's to be no dick measuring contests. A rose must remain with the sun and the rain. What's lovely promise won't come true, to each his own. Guys, I dated black women all through college and high school. I had the best sexual reputation everywhere I went. I was 5 3/4, maybe 6 inches. Better sex reputation than guys with 9 and 12-inch penises. Women would come back, you were better in bed than he was. Because I cared. Because I made her feel like she was the only woman in the world. Yes, I made her feel like Air Supply. Girl, you're every woman in the world. Earl rhymes a girl. I'm not every woman in the world. Don't want to be. Okay, just I could be the greatest lover in the world, and if only one woman knew about it, that would be all right with me, because that's the way it should be, right? Right? Lying here with you, listening to do you see what I'm saying? Okay? Love is only perfect when it's faithful. And therefore, the only two that are aware of their faithful love, she met him one night in Laredo. Are you to get it? Da-bow, da-boo, da-bow, da-boo, fly me to the moon. Do you understand? You can hear angels cheer because we're together. It's such a lovely day. Okay, do you understand the words that are coming out? And the angels that are cheering are the kiddos and the spirit of the kiddos of a faithful holy covenant. Now, please, shut the fuck up. Asking for sex things on money with the rocket mortgage. Oh, fuck your rocket mortgage. Fuck your Carvana. Fuck your fuck and fuck you all. Okay, fuck Abbott Elementary. Okay? Fuck the Bowl Series championship. Fuck the Final Four. Fuck the Super Bowl. Fuck the World Series. And while you're at it, fuck the NBA Finals too. Fuck your playoffs. Fuck your Stanley Cup. And fuck your Grey Cup. Okay? I need a holy covenant with a faithful wife and faithful kids. And then the Garden of Eden. And that's all I need. And a thermos. Oh, yeah, I forgot the thermos. And Shithead, the dog? No, his name is Zeke. Carol. Good dog. Yeah. Zeke. Kimmy. Yeah. Good doggies. Good kitty cats, you know. Fly me to the moon. Are you guys completely tired of being complete narcissistic shitheads yet? Did you shave it, flip it, and reverse it? Okay. Chunky, funky monkey butt. Chunky, funky monkey butt. I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just helping people stop being stupid for fake-ass money. Well, I'm excellent at it. Here's your Grammy Award, bitch. Pow! Right in the ding ding. Some of them have vaginas, but have penis envy. Okay. Why? Well, because it feels really good when you have sex with a woman. Okay? And she's going to have my baby. I'm a woman in love. It feels really good. Okay? And then she says, I am doing this so we can live together through loving one another in a holy covenant. So that feels really good. All right? But then, dude, you have to make sure that your sons don't grow up into rapists, That your girls don't accept Stockholm Syndrome of, hey, I'm the top pole dancer. Do you understand my shades of blue with me and you and the whole thing? Is you really think that robots made by psychopaths to murder psychopaths over psychopaths' control over the money to fuck is the answer? Because if you love me, you've got to touch me, you've got to love me, right? Be proud of him when you know he's done his best. Let him know you think he's better than the rest. If you want to hold your man, this is the way. Love him more today than you did yesterday. Love's the answer. Love's the answer. Right? But he's a goddamn lineman for the county. Why? Because you guys are so mechanized, you can't pull your heads out of your asses for 5 fucking blessed minutes. You're such fucking assholes there. You can't live the Lord's Prayer. Is this better than any voice you've ever heard on any commercial saying, hey, buy Blue Chew and fuck me silly, I'm a dumb bitch. Okay. Oh my gosh, Howard. Oh, is it just me or is she sexy? Okay. Sexiest woman I've ever heard. It's me pretending. Don't listen. I'm crazy. I've watched too much TV and I've been brain fucked every night by horrible scientists that make me think I'm God. No, I'm the gracious good shepherd. I'm the way, the truth, and life. I don't think that. I knew that. I was born that way. I remember in Eckankar when I sat there and I would tell people, no, here's what this means. And they would yell and say I was wrong. And it wasn't that I was wrong. It was that Twitchell was wrong. And Gross was wrong. And Klemp was wrong. Okay? Because they were selling you a membership card and giving you a secret word to have, if you want to get to God, give the master the nod. You can sit very still, look into the tizzer till. God's omniscient and omnipotent. We wouldn't exist if there were no God. And God's not between your ears, you bloody fucking idiot. You cannot have God consciousness. If you try to grasp the infinite with the finite, it will drive you mad. You'll ask people for membership cards and give them secret words to go into your head and tell your head is God. Shit! Richard Dawkins could figure it out. Sam Harris? I don't know about Sam Harris. But Richard Dawkins could figure it out. Yeah, but he still gives out awards for money for scientific discovery. Yeah, he probably couldn't figure it out either. Goddamn, maybe Matt Groening could figure it out. Maybe. What about Ricky Gervais? I don't think so. And the McFarlane kid? No, that kid is a fucking mess. He can't decide if the baby wants to fuck his mother or the dog. No, the dog wants to fuck the mother. The baby wants to kill it. Okay, that is a fucked up kid. Okay. He's a Freudian nightmare. Just don't ever I would never get on the Orville or hang out with Ted for all the tea in China or all the rocks in Fort Knox. Oh. And if I can talk the world's best female rappers into standing up for the Messiah, what would happen? We'd end female professional wrestling? I don't know. What do you think? I have no idea. I have no idea? No idea. Good. It's good not to have any ideas. Well, ideas invented the nuclear weapon, the SR-71, the U-2, the spy surveillance equipment, the computer that says the spy surveillance equipment, and the money is more valuable than water and children and faithful wives and faithful children and a loving brother next door who's your neighbor, who loves thy neighbor as thyself. Right? So, hey! Wow! I don't know if we're in a garden or on a crowded avenue. The moon may be high. Maybe millions of people go by. That would be pretty hard to do. Yeah, millions of people. Well, you can be in New York City, but you ain't going to see millions of people go by. No, it's not going to happen. How do you see millions of people go by? You're in the Blue Origin with the telescope thing or whatever, looking for Waldo. I don't know. We'll figure it out somehow. We'll fix it. You're a bad person. No, I'm a funny person. Making jokes about bad people. What can I say? I'm Richard Pryor on Sunset Strip or whatever. What the fuck, yeah? Crazy white bitch. Okay. You're funny. I know. Don't say that about my mom. I'll slap you silly. Yeah, my sisters, be careful how you touch them, for they'll awaken. And sleep's the only freedom that they know. My sisters were the most studied women in the history of the world, and Ezra Taft Benson's an asshole. Spencer J. Kimball's an asshole. They're all assholes. Okay. The Pope's an asshole. The corporation that runs the booze is an asshole. The Pentagon's assholes. They know they're assholes. Rockefeller and Rothschild knew they were assholes. Okay. They told me, okay, you're going to have to be the focal point of saving your family from our families, because our families think they're better than us at being complete murdering, fucking planet controlling assholes. Oh, that apple doesn't fall far the tree. Right. Once you've lived it and you're old and you look back on it and go, God, this is horrible. I want it all to end. Parsons is right. The young kids that are just like their parents and their grandparents go, oh, I can do it better than you did. Parsons is Magoo. Seriously? Oh, well, that's not bad. Just as long as I'm not from Kiss the Girls. But if I'm Magoo from like Men in Tights or Dread Pirate Roberts, that's not bad. Except To the Pain, I ain't gonna do To the Pain. No, that's just being mean to the guy from Fright Night. And what else is? He wasn't one of the Snapper Foster. No, Snapper Foster guy was from Fright Night, but that guy's not from Fright Night. I get the actors confused sometimes. It's not my fault. A lot of them look alike. Okay, it's not my fault. Okay, I love you guys. All right. I just need this listened to while I'm shooting hoops in the barn. Okay, I'm being obnoxious. Yeah, I know. I love you guys, okay? If you don't love me, that's okay. You're a complete asshole advertising sex for money to manipulate people with sex and money with technology on TV, and you don't know what love is, so I don't take it fucking personal, okay? Kiss my ass very much. Thank you. No, I mean that figuratively, not literally. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Peace. No. Okay. I don't want anybody to kiss my ass. Even when I was in my top gorgeousness and I could have been more gorgeous, I wouldn't want anybody to kiss my ass. I would not want her to kiss my ass. I just don't see my ass as attractive to kiss as hers. I'm just that way. Well, my hairy ass or her, wow, that is an, wow. You have of course we're going to wash it and do a shower, take a shower together, Teddy Pendergrass, of course. Because if I kiss her ass, that they know your business. Like salt and pepper and shit. You just get the hell on out of here. No debt and trespass. It's our business. This is our personal private stock. Camera 1, camera 2. Right. Get out of here. Bye. Thank you. You're welcome. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Right? Okay. I love you. Now go away. Okay. Peace.